Ladies, this is your curl girl, Tondi Chalet Willis, if y'all want to go to my channel. What I'm doing now is I've taken the time to unbraid one of my box braids, and I'm just going to let you know I'm blown out. This is how long my hair is, just at the corner. And I'm just going to take this time as I'm just redoing my edges. Sometimes the beauty of being able to braid your hair is you can do your own edges when you see that they're slipping. And as I have natural hair, I noticed that, yeah, wearing box braids basically comes to an end a little bit quicker than if your hair was, I guess, permed or pressed. I just kept mine co-washed and went ahead and dried it, blow dried out, put some olive oil in it, and I braided it piece by piece. So here I go. Again, this is an unbraided piece, so it's crinkly all the way down because it's already been used. And what you do is you want to get your two ends of hair and intertwine them so that they end up looking like this. And then you're going to take yourself a third piece out so that you have 3 evenly distributed pieces. And I just go ahead and I grab it. I'm trying to still yet perfect the technique of getting a really good grip so that the braids last longer. Haven't perfected it yet, so if you have any kind of suggestions, ladies, please comment below. But as you can see, I'm in my I've been doing my videos from my bathroom. As you can see, the shower curtain, so this is the most space I have, and I don't like to be in a little unkept room where it's all suffocate, so I needed some air to breathe. So this is my bathroom, gives me plenty of space I need to do my how-to videos, ladies. So here we go. What I'm doing is I put it right here and I go ahead and I grip a little piece of the hair that's out. And I'm going to be looking at my bigger mirror, so please excuse my eyes if they look like they're wondering. Then I take one piece and I put it behind that piece and I just go ahead and grip it and just start braiding as if I was braiding my own hair. Gripping a little bit more of my natural hair with every twist. And this is under braiding. So as you can see, I'm braiding as tight as I can without ruining my edges. And believe me, no offense, but I used to let these African ladies braid the mess out of my hair. They really didn't give any kind of care about your hair being healthy. They only cared about how good their braid was in there. And to me, a good beautician knows how to keep hair healthy as well as style it. So it's a really important thing to remember. So don't let nobody braid the mess out your edges. So as you see, I went ahead and I did it as far as I could so I know that it's going to stay in there. Now I'm going to flip it over. And this is just because it's easier to braid this way. You're braiding yourself, so braid what's comfortable for you. As I flip that over, it's easier for me to now just braid down. Just doing a regular braid, braiding all the way down, and see if you can see how tight I gripped it. There you go. But I'm just going to go ahead and braid this all the way down, and I'll talk a little while. Actually, it took me, I'd say, when I started this, I made sure it was on a weekend so I had extra time. I did start on a Sunday, kind of cutting it close for the next day at work on Monday, but what I did is I started at about 7:30 p.m. I ended up finishing at about 1:30 a.m. And so as you can see, you know, me walking around the house, having free will to do whatever, it probably wouldn't have taken that full amount of time. And so, yes, just in case you're wondering, I do others' hair. You can definitely contact me. My info is basically at the bottom of my page and this demonstration. But again, it's at Curl Girl. You can reach me at Your Curl Girl. And that again is on Instagram. Now my channel at the moment is under Tondi Chalet Willis. And basically I'll be putting some new things up there. I'll be doing a lot more videos and how-tos. Where I currently am right now, my braid is halfway down. This is how long my braids are. It's actually to my butt. There you go. If you want to see, like, that's how long they are. And yes, what I did was dip my ends. I kind of just braided until I couldn't no more so that the end of the braid would be as skinny as possible. But yeah, I went ahead and dip my ends in hot water. You can boil it on the stove, or you can get you a big old bowl and put it in the microwave for about 5 to 6 minutes. Microwave safe bowl, that is. And you'll be able to get a really good outcome as far as closing the ends of your braids. And it's not necessarily only with box braids. You can do this with any kind of braids. I will admit, while I was looking at box braid styles, I came across a how-to on how to do Senegalese twist. So I'll be doing that in another video. And I'm almost done. Just braiding, braiding, braiding. One thing and one trick I've learned is when you get about halfway down, go ahead and take the three things, the three sections, put them together. Resection it if you need to maintain the same amount of hair with each, each division. And it also helps with closing the braid. If it's braided down one way, you switch it up and you get you 3 more sections to braid it down again, it ain't coming out for sure because you didn't redirection the braid. But in any instance, make it comfortable for you to do yourself. Flip that thing around and braid it where it's comfortable so that way your arms won't get tired. But as I'm approaching the end of my braid, I'm going to keep on going. This is where I am currently. And as you can see, the braid is evenly distributed. Keep going down. And as you go, if you see anything is not straight all the way down, go ahead and try to smooth it out with your finger. Hopefully it'll go ahead and loosen up a little bit. That's if you're not too far down. And let's see, almost done. I really appreciate you guys for watching. So please do not hesitate to leave comments, suggestions, or any kind of tips that you can give me if you feel like you know what kind of hair I have and, anything you want to do. As far as maintaining a good regimen of being oiled, having my scalp oiled regularly, even though it's in braids, let me tell you, it's the easiest thing to do when they're in braids because you can easily reach your scalp. Now, I have reached the end of my braid. I'm just going to take the time and show you guys how it looks. Okay, there we go. And I just braided it till I couldn't anymore. Now, that alone is not coming out. But when you dip it in hot water, leave it in there for about maybe a minute or half a minute. And then when it finishes, get your towel and dry the end. What I've been doing to keep my scalp oiled is easily applying this avocado oil. And it's so easy because it has a tip. So it just fits right in between my scalp. And I'm going to go ahead and put some oil in there now. This avocado oil I've started using, and let me tell you, it is so lightweight, you guys. It's not going to leave you dripping oil. It's going to be so lightweight, and it smells so good. So you won't smell like you just had a press and curl all up on your man, smelling like you just had a pink lotion deep condition or something. It smells wonderful, and it's so light. But please remember to go ahead and still tie up your braids. Although you have braids, it does not mean you cannot tie up your hair. One moment, ladies. One moment, please. Was trying to look for my scarf. One moment. And here we go. Here's my trusty dusty. Well, not dusty anymore because I washed it the other day. This is my silk scarf, satin, whatever you want to call it. Any material that's not going to soak up the oils in your hair, that's what you need to tie your hair down with. And so again, it's in place. It ain't going nowhere. Looks better. The end is secure. I'm going to dip it later. And that's it. That's my braid. I tie it up at night. Only the top part. And that's it. I wake up refreshed. Now, if you're getting in the shower, I recommend wrapping that bad boy up, tying it down, and getting on in that shower. But again, thank you guys for watching. And leave your comments and suggestions. And I will do my best to do another video of how I do my braids. Okay, love y'all. Bye.